2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe Trailhawk First Drive. We've had some good experiences with Jeep's luxurious all-new Grand Cherokee freshening, but most of our time to this point has been in the 3-row L model. While we love the 5th generation Grand Cherokee's highway ride, its incredible tech, and the luxury found on the inside, the L just has a different feel. It lacks the sportiness of the previous 2-row, and its additional size keeps it from being a truly credible trail machine, although you might be surprised just how deep down a trail it could get you. That all changes with the 2-row Grand Cherokee and its tidier proportions, shorter wheelbase, and more compact dimensions. Thankfully, we've found everything we've loved about the Grand over the years intact in the new WL 2-row model. Add to that the Trailhawk package and the improvement is even more substantial. Take it a step further with the 4xe version and you have a forward-leaning, class-leading SUV. With incredible consumer acceptance of the Wrangler 4xe, especially by enthusiasts, Jeep now turns its sights on the Grand Cherokee. With the 4xe, pronounced 4xe, variant, the Grand Cherokee adds the Wrangler's 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder PHEV and 8-speed automatic drivetrain to the standard 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 and optional 5.7-liter Hemi V8 offerings. When dealing with future powertrains, we come to the table open-minded and cautiously optimistic. We realize that the whole zero-emissions message is essentially marketing spin, but whether you buy into it or not, electric vehicles are here to stay. So, for us, an electrified vehicle should be judged on its capability, and its ability to make the base vehicle better, and add capabilities, versus any misguided attempt to save the world. This is the case with the plug-in Grand Cherokee 4xe, where it feels like features and capabilities are gained without anything being given up. For example, the 375 horsepower 4xe has the same 470 lb-ft of torque as the V8, 270 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque on gas alone, compared with 357 horsepower and 390 lb-ft of torque from the 5.7-liter V8. But it is approximately 1 second faster to 60 than the V8, while beating the fuel economy of the gas V6 by approximately 1 mile per gallon when running on gas alone. It comes to the table with a 56 mpge number, which bests both the Wrangler 4xe's 49 mpge and the Range Rover Sport PHEV's 42 mpge by a not insignificant amount. The most off-road capable of all the Grand Cherokee models is the Trailhawk, which, when optioned as a 4xe, makes for an intriguing package. All Trailhawk-spec Grand Cherokees feature a quadra-track 2.4x4 system with a 2.72:1 low range and a 47.4:1 crawl ratio. The rear ELSD can transfer 100% of torque to the wheel with the most traction, and every Trailhawk has a class-exclusive front electronic disconnecting anti-roll bar for improved articulation.
Jeep also made sure that there was enough structure to rate their tow hooks at 10,000 pounds, or about 1.5 times GVWR, while the roof rails can carry a 150-pound dynamic load. Also unique to the Trailhawk are the 30.5-inch 265/60 R18 Goodyear Wrangler Territory all-terrain tires on Trailhawk-specific 18-inch wheels. Trailhawk models come standard with the Quadra-Lift air suspension with semi-active damping and 4.7 inches of adjustment. In the highest of 5 settings, the Grand benefits from 10.9 inches of ground clearance, 24 inches of waterfording capability, and a best-in-class approach angle of 35.7 degrees, along with a class-leading departure angle of 30 degrees, and a trail-friendly breakover angle of 22.3 degrees. The new air suspension is a faster, more refined closed-loop system that will no longer have you banging off the rebound springs off-road the way a WK or WK2 Grand would. Distinguished by their blue accents, such as on tow hooks, wheels, and badging, Trailhawk 4Zs are fully skid-plated, including a 3.5 mm thick battery skid plate to keep the 17.3 kWh battery shielded from trail damage. Trailhawk 4Zs weigh in at about 500 pounds more than their internal combustion siblings and are rated to tow up to 6,000 pounds. Inside, the Trailhawk 4xe is gorgeously assembled and generously equipped with capri leather-trimmed power seats with suede inserts, heated front and rear rows, heated steering wheel, 10.1-inch display, 10.25-inch front passenger display, 506-watt 9-speaker Alpine audio system, cargo tie-downs, dual-zone auto climate control, all-weather floor mats, and Uconnect 5 with Jeep off-road pages. The Grand 4xe is roomy, quiet, and road trip comfortable. During our drive, we found that the Grand Cherokee 4xe is easy to pilot and has a great highway ride, due in part to the semi-active, multi-link air suspension setup. More stable than before thanks to a track width that is 1.4 inches wider than the previous WK2 model, handling is precise, and with perfect steering, the Grand is an engaging partner on twisty roads.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.